I'm Dolo, and I'm good with that.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm backed by God, so I don't even know how to have the fear you need me to have.
Boy, if you weak ass niggas even thought of doing something to me, I light y'all bitch ass up.
I don't fuck with nobody. So when you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you.
You want to be somewhere where people are all trying to grow. And if you going behind, guess what they gonna do? Tell you, hey bro, either get right or get the hell on. You see what I'm saying? But them the type of people you need to be around because that holds you to a standard.
If you can't receive someone telling you something, and even if you don't like who's saying it, if you're focused on what they're who's saying it, then what they're saying, you're not emotionally intelligent.
That's a fact.
You're emotional.
God put me through a lot of trials and tribulations so that I wouldn't get complacent, so that I could remember who the fuck I am.
Obsessed with finding myself now and not having to prove anything to anybody other than myself.
I believe in wins and lessons. Ain't no such thing as a loss. Everything is a lesson.
You can't let nothing break you. I don't care what the situation is, my nigga. Don't let that shit break you, because it's always a way.
Stay you. Be you, be different. Don't try to follow no ways. What work for somebody else ain't gonna work for you.
Oh, I'm trying to better myself. I'm scrubbing to better myself. Or I'm just trying to be a better person. Yeah.
Giving your best is enough. And sometimes we lose track of that. So for anybody out there, you know, you're enough.
If one door closed, another one gonna open.
I'm someone you really shouldn't put your hands on. So just make sure that this is what you want, because I'm not gonna stop, and I'm very resourceful.
See, I'm not one of them niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I might not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I'm lit.
My friends be like, how come you're not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you didn't share it yet? I won't be one you can trust. Okay, ready?
Bitch on the ride of my day like a Mustang. I gotta watch on my wrist is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. But I see my baby to bring it around. See ya.
All right. Yo, what it do? What is my mic check? Mic check. All right, there we go. All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing tonight? What up, low battery? How you doing? So rah in the building. Holy hamstringed in the building. What it do? What it do? Enjoy the show. I hope you do. Bringing it in. Mm. There's a lot of sixes in there, huh? A lot of sixes in there. Mm. Whole bunch of smoke and mirrors, but that shit sounded loud as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was popping off out there. What y'all thinking? What I'm thinking is it's a whole bunch of ritualistic shit going on, man. I ain't with it.
Note the red color symbolism of the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics of 2026. Inverted. Pentagram. It is a symbol of evil because it overturns the proper order of things and demonstrates the triumph of matter over spirit, per Eliphas Levi. Also note that the Church of Satan embraced an inverted pentagram and a goat's head as its symbol in 1966.
Oh, wow. 1966 must have been one of those times, man. I'm just saying. Cause I notice everything happens usually with 3 6s and 9s. You know what I'm saying? Like the 218. That's just 2 9s. You know what I'm saying? Or 3. However you want to see it. Yeah. But it's all symbolism and shit. And that's how Tesla told us to look at it. It's all binary and 2 3s and 6s, 3s and 9s, you know what I'm saying?
Did I just see what I think I did in the Olympics ceremonial opening? Pentagram. Like, am I crazy? This is weird. I feel like it's so clear.
I don't know why people can't see the pentagram right there, man. It's right there in the face.
Did I just see what I think I did in the Olympics ceremonial opening?
And another thing too, man, like Fan was saying about the Jeffrey Epstein thing, dude, I think this is him. I ain't even going front. I'm not going front. I think this is him. For educational purposes only, of course, you know what I'm saying.
This was taken in Tel Aviv 6 hours ago. See the sign up here? And this guy looks awfully familiar walking around with armed security guards. Yeah, looks like the guy that's been in the news lately, right? Slap a beard, long hair, and some glasses on him so that nobody would recognize him. And if you don't believe me, I'll give you some proof. This was released by CBS News today. A blurry orange image that was shown in the 15-minute span that all security cameras went out the night he lost his life. Newly released FBI analysis of the footage, a flash of orange appears to be going to the L-tier stairs, could possibly be an inmate escorted to the tier, the same tier where he was held. Here's another analysis from an independent source. It's possible someone is carrying inmate line-in or bedding up the stairs. I know this isn't a lot, but this is the first footage in 9 years we've seen during that 15-minute window when the cameras went down. So obviously they have footage. By the way, this is his YouTube from the file. He had a YouTube channel that people are talking about. He made Minecraft videos. But back to this photo. Do you think that that's him? Not to mention his girlfriend in 2023 saying this in the present tense.
Most definitely is him. Most definitely is.
So a video is just posted from the Epstein files showing a large system of underground tunnels.
I've been talking all about these. Y'all know that. Well, yeah.
Man, tunnels, huh? So this reminds me, whenever they found the tunnels in New York, were there children's clothes found in the tunnels?
And to answer the question, yes, those Jewish people did have bed mattresses, clothes, all that stuff. But never knew where all the kids went. Just missing. Just missing.
Does everyone else think it's a nice Jewish family? From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl.
Definitely.
And you all are worshiping the devil inside the home?
Right. There's other Jewish families across the country. It's not just my own family.
Really? You don't have to give us the gory details, but what kinds of things went on in the family?
Well, there would be rituals in which babies would be sacrificed, and you would have to, you know...
Whose babies?
There were people who bred babies in our family.
I mean, like, you got to admit, though, right? Even if you don't believe in everything, I mean, it sure is a lot of coincidences that all this stuff that was revealed like 30, 40 years ago, 20 years ago, it's crazy that a lot of this stuff that's now...
It's public. Public knowledge everywhere. Everybody's seeing it. It's everywhere. Media. It's everywhere. Ever since the internet, child molestation been up 1,000%. Fucking shit. But because they didn't think we'd learn how to use it, it backfired on them. So huzzahs for us. Huzzah. But we still dealing with fuckery and shit ever since Kai left, you know what I'm saying? Twitch. His replacement been doing glitches and shit, you know what I'm saying? He don't like other people glitching out on him. What up, Holy Hamster? Oh wait, I already said, bye bye.
Room was open, but it's none of my friends. Like I know for like nobody's here. Like,
listen, chat. A public announcement. Anybody that makes a Ninja Turtle video of me making me AI, you will be getting sued. All right, that ass.
Mud is mad, ain't he? Mud is mad. Okay, get your ass out the kitchen if you can't take the heat, bro. That's all I can say to you, bro. Get your ass out the kitchen.
They blocked the searches.
Well, I guess they don't want us looking him up on his game channels no more. You know what I'm saying? NSA trying to hide him. NSA trying to hide him. Fuck it. We'll find him. You're not gonna play? Alright, hold on.
Here's the crazy idea. If the average school district in Florida spends $28,000 a year per student, and you as a mom and dad, you want to take your kid out of the public school and homeschool them, why shouldn't we give you the full $28,000? Why shouldn't we give you every penny that we as a government would have spent in the classroom so you can create the most enriching environment possible for your students? If you elect me as governor, I will give every parent that choice and that full resource in the state.
Said moms for fishback, huh? Anybody?
Here's the crazy idea. If the average school district in Florida spends $28,000 a year per student,
be very wary. But I'm with you on taking it out and paying the kids, parents to actually put that stuff into them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving it to the government, give us back our money and let us teach them what we want to teach them. Otherwise, You know what I'm saying? Just give us like the curriculum in which we should have tried. Because look at, if I was homeschooled, I would probably been a lot off better because I self-taught myself a lot of shit. So
I didn't change. I just woke up. There's a lot of times, man, people will accuse you of changing when you really didn't change. You just figured them out. Oh man, when some people think they can't use you no more, they can't manipulate you no more, they'll say you've changed. Yeah, but you still the same person. You still the same person you were the day before, me. Other than you figured them out.
Still the same OG. Yes, sir, that's me. Shoes, what it be, doggy? What it be? Let's get it.
Safety, sudden destruction is upon you. While you guys were so busy looking at old movies like Snake Eyes trying to connect to Charlie Kirk, you missed what they put in front of you recently. Now, let's talk about it. Peacemaker. Hold up. Peacemaker. Did he just get shot in the... Run that back. Now the question should be, why did he get shot in the neck? Ooh, this is getting good. It would seem that a certain someone got a hold of some files that they tried to make.
See, Charlie knew something that they didn't want us to know. He would have told us in a heartbeat. But that's what that failsafe was that he left for Candace. She know.
Wait, the plot thickens. So you mean to tell me the nurse that Jeffrey Epstein used was never found or identified by anybody? Not only that, we have an anonymous report from somebody who worked at the prison saying that he died on a weekend where nobody is ever released from the prison on weekends. And there was a truck that came in the pickup spot that day that was unidentified, never signed in, nothing like that. They just left. Not only that, none of the nurses at that prison did anything for him when they had his body, which is not the procedure they usually follow. And guys, last and most important piece of evidence, there's literally still security on Epstein Island. Like active security working every day, shifts, even though they claim that nobody lives there. What are we even doing? Like, this is a joke. So now all these pieces of evidence have led us to believe that he has to be alive somewhere, supposedly Epstein Island. But yeah, guys, if you watch the documentary, like this guy could move around as freely as he wanted to in prison. He could leave whenever he wanted. He could do anything with the money he had to bribe whoever he had to bribe. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is he still alive and kicking, or did they do away with him? We will see you in the next one with even more updates.
Oh yeah, we know he alive. You know, shit, even this girl's still alive. She ain't even told on nobody. Fuck.
It's Saturday, I believe, and here's the truck I've been driving for the last few days for Wilson Logistics. This trailer just was assigned to us from Kraft over at the Kraft Foods plant, and we're delivering it here to what's called the Springfield Underground. And that is, as you can see behind me, this giant cave that's big enough to house hundreds of these trucks and trailers. There's a train track running through here. Just to give you an idea, back here, there's a regular sized truck. See how tall that is up there?
A secret society, hidden in plain sight. From world leaders to Hollywood stars, all united by a secret. Comment book, and I'll reveal everything.
Just saying, man, it's crazy. Crazy. But shit, we see a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? Seen a lot more than just that. Let's keep it moving.
Hey, official Fortnite here. This was a ruse by a Fortnite player. A few days ago, an existing Fortnite account and owner changed their username from something totally unrelated to Littlest Jeff 1, following the revelation of Littlest Jeff 1 as a name on YouTube. Those Fortnite trackers only display your current name, not any prior changes to it. We have no record of the subject's email addresses referenced in the public document existing in the Epic Games system. Someone's been having fun renaming their Fortnite account, but it's recent and not connected to the email addresses in the archive. This is exactly what somebody who was trying to hide the fact that Jeffrey Epstein was playing Fortnite in Tel Aviv would say. Guy changed his name to Littlest Jeff 1. If he did it as a meme, then why did he put his account on private?
Somebody's caught smoking. Hey, that dude don't even know it. We done caught your ass 5 times already, my guy. And we about to get some redemption. Because you can't be pulling no castanets and shit. Supposed to be going to do some jail time and then do jail stream and shit like you just did some jail. No, nigga. Don't work like that. You gotta go up in the jail. Fuck this shit.
Epstein and Gates plan to get rid of all the poor people. I mean, that means we're all going to be rich, right? Cool. I'm excited. Also, I've been thinking a lot about that question you asked Bill Gates. How do we get rid of poor people as a whole? And I haven't. You guys can't see the whole thing. How do we get rid of poor people as a whole? And I have an answer. Comment regarding that for you. When can I call you today to discuss this? Yeah, that's possible. It is possible that it was COVID. Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For or entertainment purposes, but it's educational as well, y'all. Some good shit. TikTok can teach you a lot of shit if you know how to use it. Only if you know how to use it, though.
So Michael Jackson was protecting the kids all along. Now, for the past few days, I've been reading the files, the documents. You know what I'm talking about. And let me just say, some of the things I read, I wish I wouldn't have read it, especially because of the mental images about certain people and what are in those files, but I digress on that. But Michael was taking the kids allegedly to Neverland to protect them against the ones that were accusing him of what they were doing. Let that sink in. Not one moment during any of that interview with his sister LaToya where she said that he told her, I'm afraid they're gonna unalive me, and she didn't believe him. These documents are deep, 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 deep. Let me know what you think. Did you read them? Have you heard the story? And like and follow for more because, whoa.
I've been known Michael's innocent, man. Been known. He put it in his music videos before they unalived him. Then when Tony Mottola was told that he was the devil, of course he wouldn't like that. You hurting his pockets, Mikey. Nobody likes that. But shit, it is what it is. Oh, he had many lists of enemies, and the Crips was all waiting. They were waiting. But shit, we probably got that list coming out sometime soon.
Alex Jones blamed Israel for 9/11 a day after it happened.
I don't support the Palestinians either. They're all hyped up and psychotic. But Israel's going to get us nuked, always backing them up like this. Israel calls the Palestinians goyim or cattle or dogs or subhuman.
What are the odds they talk about the same shit? Some things never change.
They keep them on concentration camps. I got video of them taking Palestinian women's tomatoes they grow and breaking their water containers and stealing. That's why you have this crap.
So you had Alex Jones calling out Israel in 2001. The date of this episode is 9/12/2001.
And our children are going to die. We're going to get nuked because of this. Iran.
That man, I was following him since before he was converted into the agent that he is now. when he sold his soul. I followed him when he was still Bill Hicks. You know what I'm saying? That man, visionary. But the vision is scary and blurry now.
Okay, so there has been talk about time speeding up, and look what Roku is showing us, y'all. Y'all seen that? This is crazy.
Alien speeding up the time, man. Before he went bad. Before he went bald, yeah. Get some Twitch notifications. Keep moving.
Why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
I've told the police. In fact, if anybody wants to go back to 1993 when I was interviewed by the Santa Barbara Police Department, I sat there and I gave them the names. They're on record. They have all of this information, but they were scanning Michael Jackson. All they cared about was trying to find something on Michael Jackson.
You said, by the way, did not abuse you.
Who Michael was innocent, and that was what the interview was about with the police in 1993. I told them he is not that guy, and they said, well, maybe you just don't understand your friend. And I said, no, I know the difference between pedophiles and somebody who's not a pedophile because I've been molested. Here's the names. Go investigate. And let me push this forward. There are thousands of people in Hollywood who have this same information. Why is it all on me? Why is it if I don't release the names in the next 2 months, 6 months, or a year, I'm the bad guy? I'm the victim here. I'm the one who's been abused. I'm the one who's trying to come forward and do something about it.
But
hold on, please, I'm sorry. There are thousands of people out there, Matt, who have this information. Any one of those child actors that went to the teenage soda pop clubs with me when I was a kid know who those people are and the people who ran it. Anybody can go back through history and look at the teen magazines and say, what was the name of that venue they were all promoting and who ran that venue and who endorsed it?
You've said you've had death threats.
Yes.
Because you have this information
yes.
and have threatened to expose it. Another reason, I think, to go to police, that's a crime to threaten someone's life.
I've gone to the police with that as well.
And what would be wrong with going to the police now again? Didn't work out in Santa Barbara.
There's a statute of limitations, Matt, in the state of California, which protects people. It's not that way in New York. It's that way only where the movie industry is, conveniently enough, in California. That's the seriousness of this. You cannot, because if I were to go to the police, I would be the one who's getting sued. Henceforth, I need a team of lawyers and I need a team of security to be around me at all times to keep me safe so I can get this message done.
Real
I'm not playing around. It's serious stuff, and I vow I will release every single name that I have any knowledge of, period. And nobody's going to stop me this time, as long as people support this.
Yo, what up, Sick? What up?
Hello there. This guy was holding alleged runaway girls in his fucking house and forcing them to be his backup musicians, Corey's Angels. I don't hear a damn thing from Corey about
you ain't lying. That nigga was dirty too.
No. I mean, the other Corey was a Haim. I mean, the rest in peace. I feel sorry for what happened to him. But Feldman is trying to capitalize on this crap.
Dude,
it's like, dude.
Did you see the way he wrote on Mike's coattail? He want to look like the nigga and everything. Took his dance moves, style clothes. I'm like, what's going on, people? Is there anybody seen this shit?
This little musical career he tried to pop off has been so embarrassing. Oh my god!
You know who's?
Like,
it's almost as bad, but his shit wasn't really that bad. But Orlando had, his shit's bad. His shit's bad. His rap career is shit. You know what I'm saying? But he got a good singing voice. He could sing. He just shouldn't rap.
Yeah. He needed the talent was there, but he needed somebody to direct him.
Yeah, he does.
Coach
But
him.
he took the wrong drugs. You can't coach that no more.
No, that's done.
He's cooked.
That was just there's Dan, these two comedians, Dan Soder and Jay Okerson. I found out about his whole little thing going on with the Corey's Angels and everything through them.
Oh yeah.
And they were obsessed with it. And that's where I learned about all that stuff. And it's just like these girls,
Dude,
damn,
wasn't
they
he
look
feeding them
scared on
bitches
stage.
cocaine and shit, bro?
Yes.
Like every time I seen this show, cause I watched the nigga show. That's where I learned what the fuck. I'm like, this nigga is powdering his face too much. Is he trying to hide the powder? I think he's hiding the powder. Dude,
Yeah, they were like half-ass runaways or take-ins or what the fuck ever, and he's just like, I'll take care of you.
I'll be like this. I think he literally like glorified Michael so much that he wanted to be like him, right? So he's like, well, shit, I'm gonna start helping him, or I'm gonna start helping other people how he helped me. You know what I'm saying? But in a sense, he doesn't understand how he's helping people isn't really good because it's for the wrong mental. Like you're feeding the wrong wolf, man. These people don't like you. These people don't want to be around you. Shit. You get done with all the drugs, they gonna dip.
I don't know if it is still available, but there was an interview that was said by him.
I remember everybody paid for that
this.
shit. Remember that shit?
He
Yeah, like a
tried
pay-per-view
to
shit.
He tried to associate him, like his excuse or associating himself with Michael Jackson was talking about, oh, I was robbed of my childhood because I was always on a movie set. I'm like, not comparable to Michael Jackson's childhood. That man was beaten into greatness.
Facts.
You were handed greatness because you were just that cute.
You were coddled because you had privilege.
Yes.
Mike had to earn his privilege. Privilege. That's why he bleached his skin.
Had to get the hell out of Gary.
Hey, for real. I got the fuck up out of Hammond, which is like right down the street. You feel me? I'm like, God
oh,
damn,
Hammond, yes.
Fuck. So, but how them underground tunnels been treating, man?
No, they've been leaky.
Yeah.
Need to do some patchwork. Get this water from dripping in, you know.
Well, I mean, technically, it's rising for a reason, ain't it? I heard the shit was sinking.
Who knows?
Well,
to stay stable so I can drive.
I think about it like this, bro. Kevin Costner's Waterworld was kind of like what I built my whole life around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we found
nightmare.
Well, you could say that, but shit, that shit was pure reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all living on water because anything underwater is the sea, right? So we're all living on water and a boat, basically, because that's what Earth is a boat. The land that we call Earth is a boat. It's floating on the water. Because if it was under the water, we wouldn't be living on it. We'd be living on a boat.
Floating on a.
What?
How's the planet floating?
How's the plane floating?
On, do you mean the continent, or you talking about the entire planet? The pizza dish that you believe in?
The pizza with the upturned crust and the buttery wall. Hey, you remember that? Remember the Teen Titans? I like Beast Boy's description. He's like, it's pancake with a buttery wall.
Oh my god!
I'm like, dude, that's it. You got it.
Oh wait, which Teen Titans? The good one or the bad one? The animated.
Well,
fuck the live action shit.
No. What the fuck? Nah, I seen that shit booty. Yes. I like how they made Starfire a black girl though. I don't like how they did that though.
But why?
That's why I said I don't like how they did that though.
She was like orange.
And they didn't give her straight hair. They gave her a wig and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this hooker? Huh? Fuck. You got this bitch looking like a hooker.
Man, I tried with that. I was just like, I can't get into it. I like the first Teen Titans cartoon. It was
that
dark,
was my
gritty,
shit.
but it had comedy.
Yeah.
And the goofier one they made. Oh yes.
Slate was
Deathstroke.
Man.
Deathstroke.
He's like,
And
I'm
the
a
goofy
train.
one. I like
I'm
that
a train
one.
Batman's people because I ain't got time to do nothing else. You know, he gonna kill me if I do something bad. So I'm gonna just do this.
So this is the problem with the state of the whatever they want to call it, James Gunn's DCU, whatever. I don't think we're gonna get Deathstroke.
Nah,
at least not a proper representation of him.
That's like I'm still waiting for a Taskmaster to come up. You know what I'm saying? But they said that's gonna be in a future Marvel verse, so we might see him when they play the Tony Stark. Would it be Tony Stark's
I don't know that Doomsday crap.
Doomsday? Yeah.
I don't know because like allegedly in the lore, Taskmaster went off with the other Black Widows, but I've also heard that Taskmaster is in the beginning somewhere but gets killed. It's just like, what are you doing? What?
How could you kill somebody who's basically like Deadpool, Wolverine, motherfucking Captain America all in one?
To push a character they already destroyed to the back and create their own narrative. I mean, in the sense of essentially what I'm saying is
you can see the
how Disney is just doesn't care.
No, they don't. They just want to push a storyline, their narrative. You know what I'm saying?
But for some reason, we had to give Chris Evans a call and say, "Could you please come back and be Captain America again?" Oh, why? Did that whole Captain Black Falcon thing not work out for you? Did people not like that? Did they reject it? You need me back?
Didn't like that shit, nigga. You fucking fake. Man, hey, look it. First off, Captain America was never going to be a black guy. We already knew that. We everybody knew that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it would have to be called the Captain Aboriginal American. You know what I'm saying?
That goes back to oh god, what's his name? I did a video on it. Oh god, the black dude. There's a whole storyline behind that. Oh god, what's his name?
You talking about the one that died with the booty cancer?
No, the one he was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and he was also in Brave New World. Oh God, what was his name?
Well, I can't remember that dude's name, but I know that the dude.
He was the first Black Captain America, but it was on a technicality, and they kind of stayed a little true to the comics.
Oh, you're talking about Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard.
Not Terrence Howard. Not Terrence Howard. This goes back to World War II.
Bucky?
No.
Oh, you're talking about the Red Skull, first gen.
Black guy. God damn it! I'm trying to remember his name.
I think we were talking about. What superpowers did he have?
I did a video on this shit.
It would help.
But in the Falcon and Winter Soldier, when they it's a scene where they go to meet the black guy who was a super soldier. He was allegedly they tied it to him being part of the Tuskegee experiments, but he was part of the super soldier training program, and he was the one that took. And oh god, what the?
I'm trying to remember myself, man.
Because I wanted the series.
I don't know. I'm playing
either way. Either way, he there was a mission that was supposed to happen over somewhere in Europe, and they were the backup squad, and they were the ones that actually accepted the super soldier serum, so it worked on him. And Steve Rogers was delayed, so they were going to free some prisoners, their fellow soldiers. So Rogers was delayed because of his transport. So he took it upon, but his, uniform equipment got delivered with them, so it would be there when he got there. So he took it and just donned the uniform, and he was reprimanded for it. It was a successful mission, but he was reprimanded because they charged him basically with stealing government property. And he spent forever in prison until one
This
of the
must have been like
nurses at
one
the
of the what ifs.
prison. He's in fucking Winter Soldier. He's the old black super soldier. What is his name? This is what I'm
Dude,
trying to remember.
The more you making me look into it, dude, I keep seeing this dude's face.
Isaiah Bradley. Now it just popped in my head. Isaiah Bradley. He
I wouldn't
was
know
the first black Captain America in a sense, but only because he took the uniform, donned it, and used it to complete their mission, and he got reprimanded because racism. It's fine. It was a fair story, but the way they portrayed it in Falcon Winter Soldier, never let a black man be Captain America, and that's why he said that line. It's like, yeah, that's true, because that was his punishment, get him thrown in prison. But he finally got pardoned later, and he appears in X-Men at Storm's wedding.
Pax? Yeah, dude, I remember it now because I put a picture to the face.
And then they destroyed his character in Brave New World, and it's like, oh, okay, thank you, Disney. Fucking hell.
You know what though? Look what they did to Black Widow.
Killed her.
Like, and that was like beginning of her. That was the beginning of her lore. Like that's just the start.
They have time travel.
She's exactly. She's old as fuck, fucking with the timeline. You know what I'm saying?
They got time travel. It's fine. It'll be okay. They can bring her back. It's okay because we don't care. We just don't care. Allegedly, it's supposed to be all reset after this next movie, and we can create new problems.
Oh, Shoes, what up? What up? He said he's on call right now, but he'll be back. Or he's listening in the background. I'm playing video though. Let's get it.
Okay, I'm going to stop this for just a minute. I want you guys to notice something here. Notice the hot spot of the sun right on top of the clouds underneath the sun there. And then you notice over here towards the right how dark these clouds look. And over here to the left how dark the clouds look. There's no sunlight hardly on those at all. But right underneath the sun, you see what you call a hot spot. And that right there alone proves that the sun is very close and local, right above the clouds. I'm going to demonstrate for you right here. Now notice I have a light bulb, which is round, which represents our sun source, and we have a flat mattress, which represents our flat layer of clouds. Now watch as I get the so-called sun down here at the edge by the horizon. Now you see that hot spot right underneath the light bulb? You can only get that hot spot when the light source is very close and local. Now notice the darkness on each side of the bed, just as you did on the blanket of clouds. It's really, really simple to prove. Notice right here, you see the hot spot underneath the light bulb? When I raise it up high, it lights up the whole bed. We put it back down low to the bed mattress, we get a hot spot. And when you raise it back up, it lights up the whole bed mattress. Anyways, let's continue on with the video. Just keep that in mind as you're watching the sun. Now, I want you to pay attention to these couple stars right here to the right of the screen. And remembering that the sun is supposed to be traveling in a straight line through the universe at 600,000 something miles per hour. Now, watch to the right as these stars zoom past us, okay? Remembering that the sun is traveling in a straight line through the universe, supposedly. We just left those stars behind, right? We're traveling in a straight line, which means we shouldn't be turning around and coming back there if we're following the sun, okay? Now, pretending we're on a ball. I'm saying pretending we're on a ball. But yet, you'll see those same stars again tomorrow. But we travel in a straight path, according to this sun that we're following. No, you're not. You're following the sun over some flat clouds on a flat earth. Now remember, on a flat earth, we're following the sun west, so that means it should always be turning just a little bit to the right of you as you're flying behind it, chasing it. That is why you keep seeing this cameraman turn the camera to the right. See, he's flying according to the compass, but the sun is making a circuit. That's why you keep seeing it go to the right, and he has to adjust the camera and the aircraft to the right. Now, if you were flying east, like we're going to do in the next chapter, you would constantly be turning the camera to the left. And look at that beautiful hot spot right over the top of those clouds. The horizon is the same all the way across. If the sun were 93 million miles out in space, all these clouds would have the same amount of light on them, but they don't. It only lights up the clouds that's right underneath it, and you can see it right there. Welcome to part 2 of Chasing the Sun Around the Flat Earth. Now, as you can remember, in part 1, I showed you a 777 flying from Seoul to Paris, going west, which would be chasing the sun on a flat Earth. Now, in part 2, I'm going to be showing you a flight going east from Paris to Tokyo. Now, if you're flying east on a flat Earth, you will fly right into the sun. It will actually pass right over the top of you, which is what you're going to see here in part 2 of Chasing the Sun Around the Flat Earth. Enjoy. Now notice here, going east, we have the same thing going on with the sun coming at us. See the hot spot underneath it on the clouds? And then see the darkness over here and over here? Look familiar? That's because it works the same way even with the sun coming at you from the east.
Oh, this is Terry!
Now notice once again, the hot spot of the sun is right here in the middle, right underneath it. And once again, over here on the side, it's still dark because the sun is right over these clouds, right underneath it. And the sun is going to pass right over your head right here. As you can see, it is right over the top of us at this point. You can see the hot spot right here on the clouds, right in front of us, because it's right over the top of us. And see the darkness back that way? The sun is right above us right here. And that is impossible on a spinning ball. Wake up.
I ain't gonna lie, it does look kind of curved though, don't it?
Very minuscule and slight.
But I think if you go up higher, dude, you won't see that curve. Like, look how white. See that white trail in the background? That white trail in the background looked like it was up higher, didn't it?
I don't know. I've never been to space. I'm trying to figure out what this hot spot he's talking about.
The sun spot. That's what the hot spot is. It's like where it's the brightest on the clouds and shit.
I did notice that the sun was going up in damn near a straight line and not circling. What do you mean?
That guy, he posted he posted a video. I only saw it through another channel, but about him. It wasn't even him, but talking about taking a flight from New York to Russia, Moscow, and showed some video of the sun, setting. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I want to get your input on this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's in the airplane, no determined altitude, got no clue. They may have been about 30,000, 20,000 feet. I don't know. But whoever's making the video is recording out the window, showing the sun, and it just drops in a straight line. But on the flat Earth, isn't this thing supposed to go in a circular pattern or get further away?
Well, how dude was flying in the plane, he said that he had to keep turning it right. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
a commercial jetliner.
Either or, he still had to keep turning it right because it was going west. You know what I'm saying? So if you're following the sun, you have to keep a slight
No,
curve.
they weren't following.
If it's going,
hold on.
Hold on. No, I'll let you finish. If you look at the Azimuth equidistal Mercator map, that shows you the lunar path and the solar path as a clock on the face of a clock. Even shows you the numbers of the time zones.
Okay, he was on the no, just more detail for the video. He was on the left side of the plane, filming out the window and keeping his camera.
Looks like he was on the right side of the plane.
Oh no, not this video. Not this video. I'm talking about this other one, where this guy showed the sun going down below the horizon, and isn't the
that sounds like he was going away from the sun then.
What isn't the theory supposed to be? It stays in the sky and just circles around?
The theory is this. It's remember, Teen Titan Pancake, all right, with Butter Wall. The sun still the sun is closer than the 9,999,000,000 miles they tell us. You know what I'm saying? Just like the moon's closer than they telling us. That's why shit gives us that atmospheric lensing effect where it's a bigger, you know what I'm saying, reflection. So the thing is,
refraction.
However you want to call it, it looks like us to me. If I shine a laser up there, that shit gonna reflect, ain't it? All right,
no.
Reflection. What do you mean, no?
What kind of laser are you using?
My lightsaber.
Oh, God damn it! Why'd you say that? Don't get me started on Star Wars. No.
That's my lightsaber.
But
but that should be reflective, nigga. That should be reflective. That's all. Because there's like a place. All right, say if you know how maps work, there's a moon map that you could find. There's the actual place where our place is, and then if you shine the laser into that place where they supposedly landed on the moon, it's reflecting right back at us like a mirror. You understand what I'm saying? And if the mirror is made of silver, this makes it plausible, no? Because they say the sun is made of gold.
Who says the sun is made of gold? What?
I thought you was an alchemist, my guy. What happened?
Who says the sun is made out of gold?
Is you or is you not an alchemist?
No.
So you didn't like become a Freemason or nothing?
You said the magic word, Freemason. What is y'all's obsession with the Freemasons?
I don't have an obsession with them. I actually have a, what do you call that? Where you don't want to be around them. You know what I'm saying?
Recluse?
Yeah, that part. See, because me, I'm an introvert. And I don't like people.
Introvert.
Yeah. I don't like people who like to eat people or beat people or put stuff in people that don't want stuff in them. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
And those people like to do all that shit. I'm good with wearing the masks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I get down with that shit. I'm goofy. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, dog, nah, fuck that shit. I'm out.
The mass shit, you mean like COVID?
I mean, no.
What do you mean by the mask shit? Or wearing a disguise? What do you mean?
Batman.
Swear to me! What's your thoughts on this? What do you think about the Artemis 2 and 3 missions then? You think they're going to prove nothing, or there's just NASA spreading a
I
lie?
think they're just gonna keep delaying them. But the thing is, this dude, NASA's been spreading lies, bro. They said that we've been there, but they say that they don't have the telemetry data. Then they said they lost it all, and it's been painstakingly to recreate it. Yeah, because if you have to recreate something, that just means that you're gonna lie, and they've been doing that since they were. Which means that the space race was only there because they were trying to prove something that they couldn't prove. And then the space race was also there when they took church out of the school. So when they separate church from state, they take you away from finding out that you have a higher purpose in life. And it feeding you the purpose of you're a little grain of sand and you don't really matter. That's what they want. They don't want you to care.
You can have church in your life outside of school. It's called religion, protected underneath the Constitution.
Yeah, but the thing is this.
That's why Don Lemon is in jail.
The thing is this, dude. When they had the church and shit, dude, they weren't fucking shooting and unaliving kids.
All right.
Satan wasn't up in that motherfucker.
You're also talking about a time where it was I lived during that time. I
did too.
Gun racks with guns in our vehicles and park them in the student parking lot, and nothing happened.
And no seatbelts.
These are strange times we live in. Okay, maybe we can agree on one thing. We are headed on a downfall as a society.
Exactly. And I feel like them going underground is part of their downfall. Because they separated the society. So they got industrial up here and clean living down there, right? But the fact that they can't live without the sun because of the energy that it gives the skin and shit, and they have to harvest the melatonin from our skin.
Harvest?
Yeah.
Who? Black people?
Yeah, why do you think that we're like the number one in the gravy, man? Like they got us killing ourselves, so they ain't got to no more. Then the undertakers make off with all the money. Who do you think selling the skin?
How exactly are they harvesting this vitamin D that's readily available in pill form?
Called melatonin that actually relates to the melanin in us. But the thing is, remember how they've been saying they've been digging up caskets and shit with nothing coming out? Yeah. That part.
It's called grave robbers and scam artists.
Mm-hmm.
That's a known scam, though.
Where's the meat going? Mm-hmm. That's like
no to the fucking Snowpiercer, I guess.
That's like a lot of Jewish people saying that they have kosher meat farms, but we ain't never seen no farms or them working on one. Okay, so you're following along with me now, huh? That's like
Which farms are you talking about? No, you have
exactly because they don't exist. The Jewish people, they don't have farms, but they have kosher meat. Where are they getting this meat from? That's my question. You understand what I'm saying?
Are you denying the existence of farms in the Jewish community?
Yeah. I'm denying that there's farms in the Jewish community. And I feel like they're using it for...
They exist!
Yeah, it might be human farms. You're right. They do exist.
Oh my God.
You're right. They do exist. We've seen this in the tunnels in New York. Remember the mattresses, the baby tables. Ain't never seen no kids, but yet these motherfuckers is popping up out of the damn sewers and the floorboards like Ninja Turtles in the foot. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You heard what the hell I stole? What me, motherfucker?
Wait, no, Domino's Pizza, fucking
No.
pizza dudes got taught, man.
Hey, where did it? Hold on. When did you come in with the Pizzagate shit? I didn't say shit about that yet. What?
No, you said Ninja Turtles. Oh my God!
Yeah.
You remember the opening of Ninja Turtles? The
I
original
do.
movie? Pizza dudes got furs.
So y'all see Mike Tyson new commercial saying he eat real meat? Yeah, I seen that nigga. He said, remember he was drinking Tiger Blood with Charlie Sheen, man. Come on now.
Mike Tyson said he would eat his opponent's children. I'm not going off anything that idiot said.
Hold on, hey, sick. Let's be honest. That was the most gayest shit somebody's ever said to another man.
I don't know. I think it was kind of savage.
Well, look at it like this: if somebody says they gonna eat my children, the thing I'm talking about is like, dude, so you gonna suck on dick? What the fuck? Those are the only kids you about to eat, motherfucker. Shit.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He was caught up in the moment of adrenaline and like, holy shit, no filter.
But that's what I'm saying. These people will say some shit in Freudian slip type lip. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else think, oh no, he was just saying it in emotion. No, that nigga was serious. The nigga plays with pigeons, nigga. Come on now. He ain't right.
No, don't bring the pigeons and.
Nah, I gotta bring the pigeons in because this is the whole reason why he here. If the pigeons didn't come, he wouldn't. Shit. Cuckoo. So even Justin Bieber new video is exposing it. See?
Oh my God.
Let's get back in the mic.
Like a terrorist organization, and we're going to go after you. I'm glad we have.
As you should. Lock all of their tails up. Lock all of them up. Get them all up out of here. You didn't come over here to terrorize us. You claim to come over here for a better life. And now you're trying to terrorize people because they won't assimilate to your way of doing things. I don't even know why Zohran Mamdani was even allowed to swear in on the Quran. I don't get that. And please, maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm wet behind the ears, but feel free to school me. I'm here. School me. I'm not going nowhere.
Transparency. We need transparency.
When
people say like this is fake, I'm like, actually, well, let's look at.
كان محو هايستا العق بس هايستا بدو فول حمية مسكو فول حمية كان وعدق ودم الربع I wouldn't worry too much about this one that الباب يسكتو I wouldn't worry too much about him he about to die.
She was live streaming. She was talking to fellow
real talk.
Somalians. She was speaking in their
Why
language.
she try to act so
and
black?
She decided to speak in English when she said that part. We all understood that part.
That
Everything
like
else she was saying before she started to, and all that other stuff, we didn't get it. I didn't get it. Maybe you guys did. If you did, feel free to translate it for me because I would love to know exactly what this balloon head bastard is talking about. For real.
Hey, why she got a gonzo nose?
Do you believe I should be killed today?
And I answered you, sir.
Yes or no?
I answered you.
Yes or no?
I answered you.
Should I answer?
You want me to
yeah,
I said.
Yeah, you answered me.
In a proper Islamic jurisdiction, an Islamic nation, all of the laws of Islam and the Sharia as revealed by God should be applied.
So if we were in that kind of state, would you do it?
Including
I'm not the one that
with proper due process, with a proper court hearing, just like any nation of laws. The laws of the Sharia should be applied, including the death penalty for not only apostates, but also blasphemers.
You didn't answer me, yes or no?
We did answer
Yes,
you.
we did answer.
Yeah, so I should be killed.
We did answer.
I deserve to be killed because I left Islam and became a Christian.
According to Islamic law, an apostate like you would be killed, yes.
Okay, thank you.
And according
That's where we're going. I love everyone. And Christians, I believe most Christians love everyone. So when other people see our content, they think that we're hating on them, and we're not. We're just loving on our country. We're loving on our ways of life. We're loving on actual progression, actually moving forward and getting better as a people.
Now when she started that clap talking shit, that's when I stopped listening to any female. Any female. You start anybody. You start that clap talking crap. All right.
So I don't know nobody is in the bracket or been booked. Oh, bracelets or been booked. So I don't know nobody. Wait, hold on, nigga. English this shit, nudie. So I don't know, but nobody is in the bracelets or been booked. Hey, you right. I mean, not in public eye, anyways. So let's just say that. You never know if we got clones or AI fucking being shown to us because everything's done on TV nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You ain't in person watching the shit. So what you observe might not be what you actually observe. Just what, like, who's saying it might not actually be saying it. You gotta be careful, man.
Oh, I wish I could share the video with you because I don't know if you've seen the latest. Well, I'm not going to call it the latest craze, but I had to save one of them. It's Trump doing a crip walk dance, and it's just like it looks so real.
Well,
and
I got some of those
to
videos.
To go with what you're saying, yeah. This shit is getting out of hand with this AI.
That's like, look at this one. Look at this one.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
That doesn't even sound like him, but
no. But my point being,
look up Trump crip walk, and you'll see.
I ain't got no PC, my nigga. I'm on a phone.
Oh fuck!
Everything is on the Android phone. I'm doing everything.
I'd have
the
to
lowest
break out my laptop
quality,
and do
bro.
a whole. I'd have to break out my laptop and do a whole bunch of shit. You know what? I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll play it there. Anyway, fucking whatever. But it's like this shit's getting ridiculous out of hand. And at the same time, as more and more realistic as it's getting, just to touch back a little bit with the whole DC Marvel movies and shit like that. These people think they're gonna strike again. AI technology is getting better and better. We will replace you with computers.
You think
this shit
Jarvis
is getting more realistic?
You think Jarvis ain't already here, nigga?
No, it's been here.
Eagle Eye told us
better.
Exactly.
Eagle Eye. Oh, exactly. Wow, good reference.
Bro,
underrated movie.
I've been on this shit, bro, since 2012. Before my son was born, I was over here. I was going crazy, bro, because like a lot of shit was happening, and I had all this time, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna start going on the internet and shit, and I started figuring out where they don't want us to go. So I started going there. And then I found out some shit that they wouldn't want anybody else to figure out.
Okay. Fair enough.
But you have to say it in a certain way in order to not
it's not gonna strike on your channel.
That part. I was thinking
can I
like
say, fuck you too.
Yeah. And whoever that bitch is too, man. Google assholes. I hate that shit. But let's play some Brandon Jamal real quick. I got some good videos up still.
And the most powerful witch in Hollywood, I ain't scared to say her name, Kris Jenner. Alright? That's the most powerful witch in Hollywood. Her, then Jennifer Lopez, then like Beyonce, and down and down and down and down and down. Alright? Kris Jenner, the Kardashians' mom, who has been here. Kris Jenner has been here since the war hit. She looked like she in her 50s and 60s, but she is a witch. She been here for a very, very long time. Just like Queen Elizabeth, just like the Pope. They've been here since they landed. These are the same entities. Alright? The reason I'm saying Kris Jenner, like, you have no clue how much destruction she's responsible for on this planet with her spells.
Hey, that's some real shit.
Which Pope? Wait, Kris Jenner
Hey,
is old.
I mean, she is old. Looking like this. She let OJ hit it when that nigga was locked up. Where do you think Courtney came from?
That has got to be the dumbest family on the planet. What was his name? Rob?
Rob was over there tapping, what was her name? Mob Blair?
What?
No.
What, Nicole?
He had a baby by the bitch. I can't remember the bitch's name. Allegedly.
Oh, shit.
And then he came up with some socks. Remember this dumbass came out with a sock brand? Thought he was gonna be hot while his sister's over here making makeup and clothing and shit.
Oh dear God, I missed that one.
and you know he had to do some fruity ass shit to do that, right? You know, look what Kanye had to do. He had to serve a nigga like a table. Nigga was eating off of the plate. Yeah. Hold my plate, bitch.
Kanye is probably the most unstable motherfucker I've ever seen.
Well, you gotta remember, after his mama got unalived, bro, he ain't been the same. Ain't the same yay. Yo, Angela, what up? What up? I just seen it. My bad. I've been talking to myself basically. But man,
Kanye is a trend chaser.
What you trend chaser? That nigga is a fucking man. I say like this. If he isn't the trend, he knows what fads to play on. You know what I'm saying? Like the fads that he plays on are shit that circulates. He doesn't play on one that's just gonna die off. He plays on the shit that's gonna end up coming back around because he knows there's a circuit.
I guess. I don't.
Man, you don't know. You better start paying attention. It's there. The proof in the pudding.
I can't trust that midget as far as I can throw him.
You gotta trust the short one. You can't trust the tall one, all right?
Well, I lost that concept of thought when I met Andre 3000.
Well, you know what happened to him, right?
I stopped keeping up with him when I learned the lie.
You don't remember when Big Boy? Nah. Yeah, you don't remember when his dude had pictures of him in his phone butt naked? You don't remember that?
Yes.
So that's when we stopped fucking with him.
What?
That's when we stopped fucking with him. And then I started questioning everything in the music industry. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be a musician or get me a career in that. I didn't want to be an artist anymore because I figured out you don't get rich until you're dead. Okay? You understand what I'm saying, right, Sick?
Oh, I understand that completely. Shit. It's hard to make music.
I'm good at drawing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to die to get paid. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be one of those dudes. So I'm like, well, fuck. I better start educating myself. Or I wouldn't say educate. I better start informing myself. You feel me? Because information is a wiser fact of education.
Oh, you just gotta tape a piece of fruit to the wall and call it art, and it'll sell for millions.
Yeah. Throw a little skeet on it, call it Harvey Weinstein. But
oh my god.
But all I'm saying is like, man, it is what it is. Motherfuckers get paid off of stupid shit. Look, if a pretty bitch on the internet could get paid off of selling bath water, huh? Something's wrong with this society. That's all I'm saying.
Getting paid off of stupid shit. Alex Kirkman. Holy shit.
Who's that?
He is the new, basically, head of. I don't know if you're in the sci-fi shit or not, but the Star Trek Fleet Academy shit that's going on.
Where's that on at?
Basically running Paramount.
Oh, damn! I haven't
He's
been
running
on
all
Paramount
that
so
shit
long.
now.
Is he good or no?
No, he's horrible.
Where did he
This is
come
the
from?
funny thing. He came from Deep Space Nine, if I'm not mistaken.
Deep Space is alright.
Created a paradox in the Star Trek universe called the burn, that dilithium crystals all blew up because of a baby cried, and just basically it was the studio's way of saying, we're gonna reset this to what we want to send the message. And fucking this
Isn't Paramount ran by Disney now?
No, Paramount's run by Sky something. They're owned by somebody else.
Probably
Paramount. He owns Paramount, and that family owns Paramount, and Paramount owns Star Trek now. And this crap with Starfleet Academy is just absolute.
You know who owns them all? Yeah, you do. Don't play. You know who owns them all.
I'd say the fucking Democrat Party.
I mean, they're ran by the people that own them all. BlackRock. Vanguard.
Oh, BlackRock.
Come on now. BlackRock.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Vanguard runs BlackRock.
I wouldn't be surprised. BlackRock is such an evil fucking corporate.
You want to know something? I think BlackRock's been the AI the whole time.
I don't think I'd question that.
I'd say like when Eagle Eye came out, that's when we started feeling like they started buying up a lot more shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're a fucking absolute monopoly.
Yeah, that's when all the conglomerates started buying out other conglomerates and all that shit, dude. It's because they were doing too much, man. Instead of like downsizing and then fucking like microprocessing and shit, people just got bigger and started doing stupid shit. You don't have fucking Catalina Island fucking parties. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You feed back into the business, huh? You make it easier for these people to come to work so they don't have to do this much, huh? That way everybody's getting paid, nobody's a slave. And everybody enjoying their position.
They're dumbing shit down.
Yeah, they do that. It's compartmentalized like a motherfucker.
I'm seeing a lot of decline in the quality of media that's being put out. Because we know you're gonna go to the theater, watch this shit. We know you're gonna sit on your phone or whatever, watch this shit, because you recognize a name, whatever the title name is. Oh, I remember that back, 20 years ago, 15.
Smart people ain't gonna pay that shit. We gonna play that shit on a fire stick. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that.
Like I was saying earlier. Fucking just prime example of fucking this whole Star Trek Starfleet Academy shit that's out now. the premiere episode was released on YouTube for free, and there's a guy, Gary, Nerderotic Channels. He fucking at the same time that they premiered the episode decided to do a live stream.
Eagles won
at
the
the
Super Bowl.
exact same time. Just his chair with a Spock doll. He got
Eagles-
more views than the fucking episode of that show.
Yeah.
And it just shows what they're doing to destroy media with all this woke nonsense. This bullshit propagandist goddamn. You need to hear the message shit.
I mean, people don't pay attention to the actual picture. Just because you hear the message, you gotta see the big picture. So you gotta paint it for them. You know what I'm saying? I met the Seagulls, Angela. I'm high as hell, and it was the Patriots and the Seagulls, and I was like Eagles because it felt right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I'm high. That's why. But I digress. Let's play some more shit.
Oh, Bill. I have called for the full release of the Epstein files. I have provided a sworn statement of what I know. And just this week, I've agreed to appear in person before the committee. But it's still not enough for Republicans on the House Oversight Committee. Now Chairman Comer says he wants cameras, but only behind closed doors. Who benefits from this arrangement? Not you, and that's why you're complaining. It's not Epstein's victims who deserve justice. It's not the public who deserve truth. It only serves partisan interests. That's not fact-finding. It's pure politics. Did he AI this?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
The damn Epstein files, I don't care. I just don't.
This is the thing. We knew about the shit when Isaac Cappy died, so I don't know why people are complaining anyways. I've been told people about this shit fucking back in like 2011. And then they unalived this nigga.
See, the problem is Epstein, yeah, he was a mogul. He was one of the elites. Elites are friends with elites.
Dude, we have this nigga on a $20 bill. He ain't no elite. This nigga is a fucking elder, nigga. This dude is a motherfucking god, my nigga. This dude has escaped death again. You just don't know it yet. That's all I'm saying. All right.
The guy who's dead escaped death.
Oh, you think he's dead, bro?
No.
I would hope not.
There we go. Conspiracy rabbit hole. You think he's...
Investigate 9/11. 9/11 was perpetrated by people within our own government.
All right.
Kaepernick, end zone, Crabtree, broken up, picked off. This game is over. Knocked in the air, intercepted by Smith. Off the hands of Richard.
Yeah, I don't know why people did bet on the Seahawks, man.
Manning gets hit. Ball up for grabs. Picked off by Smith.
Them Seagulls always gonna get you.
No flags. Touchdown, Seattle.
In trouble, tipped and intercepted. It's Malcolm Smith. Third interception of the game for the Seahawks. All the way inside the 5 of the Cardinals.
It's all scripted.
Rivers out of the gun.
Always been scripted.
And intercepted. Malcolm Smith.
I hope you made some money on that shit, Angela.
Smith at the 5. And Malcolm Smith still fighting his way. Tackled in.
What did that have to do with... Wait, yeah, me stuck on 9/11. Hold on. What the fuck?
I didn't find it. I thought that was the video, but it wasn't. But let's go to them Jews. See? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I was talking about, you know what I'm saying? They was making pizza under there. Hey, that's a nice beat. Look at this nigga dancing and shit. Turn up. Look at this Ninja Turtle coming out. You see that shit, nigga? Crazy. They making a commotion so people can come up out of the motherfucking sewers and shit. It's called distract. Causing the commotion. Police coming up. I don't know where she came from. They get sprayed with mace now. Ninja Turtles want to run now, don't they? Synagogue saint right there, so he quit. Hey, nice little shoe.
That is above ground.
It's above ground right now. Wait. Them niggas scattered like the foot. Hey, son of a bitch. Dirty damn mama jammers.
Oh no. I put my screen into a point where I cannot close the comments. Uh-oh.
Oh man. At least your shit's not glitching like my shit, man. Hey, but this dude is definitely still alive.
So this is one of the most disturbing things I've ever read in my life, and it raises the question, was Jeffrey Epstein impregnating young children in order to force them to have kids that would then be brought into the world of sex trafficking and pedophile rings from a newborn, or I should say from the age of newborn, or whatever you'd say. So these are screenshots from a journal of one of Epstein's victims, and the girl talks a lot in coded language. As you can see here, this is kind of how she wrote, and she writes in these journals,
Hey,
but it's a pretty easy code to decipher. I deciphered a bunch of these pages. But the really disturbing thing throughout these journals is that she talks about multiple perpetrators. She names perpetrators, like the executives at AOL, Leon Black, a good friend of Epstein's. There are many more too. But this girl constantly talks about death, about murder, about her babies being taken away from her, about her being forced into these traumatic procedures that were extremely gruesome and bloody. There are also pictures of what I can assume are potentially her babies, her sonograms. And yeah, I mean, you can pause and read all of these pages. There are so many of them. I just spent the last hour reading through these journals for a video that I'm producing on my channel. And I was on the verge of tears throughout most of it. I mean, it's really, this is horrific stuff. Some of the pages she has drawn to and splattered with ink like this, or like this with some of her code. Here are some of the pages translated, though. Tomorrow is the halfway ultrasound for Jeffrey. This one stuck. After they took the first baby who survived in the early miscarriage, I think it was called, I no longer feel like a person but a vessel. Will they take this one too? Who has the first one? Where did Ghislaine go? I can't let myself get attached. My body feels so tired. Will I ever be free? So then in another page of coded writing, she writes, I am such a monster. I didn't console her. I can't unhear her screams. They haunt me. I couldn't even bring myself to look at her. I am a monster. I deserve to be haunted by her screams. I am so sorry. I am so broken. Another page here, she describes the doctor who was from Israel, and she describes the procedure. This was different, a shot, and those rod-like things had a hook and so much pain. Blood and water all over the bed, and she was wrecked, like a feeling when your tummy hurts and you have to push. I saw her fingers, this tiny head and body in the doctor's hands. It reached its tiny arm up and had a tiny foot. I closed my eyes and no more. No more cries. I don't understand. Just say these things happen. They yelled and screamed, and he said it will be the same in a couple of months. I don't understand what is going on. I can't go to school like this. I can't stop shaking. Yeah, so to me, it sounds like this girl was being impregnated over and over again, starting at the age of probably 13 or 14. And then when she was having these babies, they were being taken from her and immediately brought into the world of a pedophile ring or sex trafficking organization. There are so many things in these journals that are so twisted. Let me know if you want me to talk more about these entries because, yeah, it's really, really, really heartbreaking stuff.
I'd like for you to provide some evidence of anything you just said.
I thought you were gonna read the files. No, they're out there right now, right?
Brought into this world and immediately put
I think
into
these are the files.
newborns.
I'm gonna check. Is this the files?
Oh, I got their ass now. This is gonna get ugly. Who do you think that is right there? Now I know you probably think.
No, that's not the files. That's my bad. That's not the files. That was someone else. That was Black Adolf Hitler. I think Kanye would have been proud right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but this is another Ninja Turtle you gotta watch about too, right here.
Bitch, go. The fuck? I love it. We're running behind us?
So he's a lizard person. What the hell was that?
That was AI. That was the AI. The AI that nigga is shit into a Ninja Turtle, man. Because the nigga look like a Ninja Turtle. And then he said he was gonna sue anybody that does that. I was like, this nigga retarded.
Oh god, that was good. All right, that was good.
Hey, I gotta bring up in every now and then, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta check out for you, man. I've reached my limit. I gotta get ready for that bullshit work in the morning. Damn this job. But, yo, it was fun hanging out with you, though.
All right, bro. Safe driving, bro. Holla at you later.
Yeah, we'll holla at you later.
Pussy is a fish god. Pussia, which is a minor goddess of fortune, is where the word pussy comes from. This is why they sell their pussy for fortune, which is a synonym for the word money.
God bless America.
Jimmy's got listen, man. Think about how many views you would get on YouTube for this. Think about this, like, bro. Like, I know that you can get the investment. You know you can get the investment for this. Like, if you buy, bro, imagine this, okay? Beast Games on Epstein Island. That's $1 billion idea. You get a 10x the investment. That's right. That's right, because it has those 4 corners to it, right? Each different team starts on one of the corners and in the middle, and then you relocate the temple to the middle. Whoever gets inside the temple first you know, and then have it be like, you gotta, man, like, I would watch this, right?
Mm. As it goes, kind of slow, y'all. Gotta remember, he's been raised around like rats and roaches all his life. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Have y'all heard that the ocean's current is starting to run in reverse? Man, let's talk about it. Now, I know y'all used to coming on here hearing some crazy shit. And if you follow me, you know that I probably have a pretty good explanation of why the Earth's ocean current is now running in reverse. I've shown you things from dragons, leviathans, pigs, roosters. But what's going on right now is epic and probably the best thing to ever happen. See, in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue on a current that helped them bring the slaves through. Y'all remember that? Now, I know a lot of you have been waiting on the ancestors to return to help out with this fight. And what if I told you they just reversed that current? The same current that they used to get their ass here, they can now use to take their ass back.
Basically, that part.
President of a corporation, and he's not the president of the United States of America. Absolutely. Their logo is the all-seeing eye. The District of Columbia is designed 10 square miles by 10. That's the government, not everything else. That's what he's the president over. A corporation. What is a corporation's main entity that they buy, sell, and trade? You. Are you following me? You a useless eater to them. You a sheeple. Are you following me? Your birth certificate is worth $634,000. And this is what they use as collateral with Britain. And that's the only thing that they run in America. You're a human resource. You understand what I'm saying? This is why you have...
Yeah, you a human resource. And what do they call HR? Human Resource Department. So, it's a weird world we live in. But shit, Professor Griff got you.
Michael Jackson wanted to shoot a whole movie about the ancient Memphis, Egypt. That's King Ramsey, right? And Remember the Time. So look, Michael Jackson reportedly wanted to make a movie about ancient Egypt. He approached Steven Spielberg, but they declined, right? So Michael Jackson did Remember the Time in retaliation because he wanted us to remember because they wouldn't let him do the whole movie. While Michael Jackson was the king in the short film video, did showcase his interest in ancient Egypt. John Singleton had to convince Jackson record label to allow all black cast production team, even go so far as quit, because they wanted all white in the whole video. Remember the Time. So what Michael Jackson do? The King of Memphis, Elvis, he went and married the daughter to be tied to Memphis. That was more symbolic than you think. So when Michael Jackson died, they shot a movie in Egypt with an Egyptian character over there. Look, the filmmaker is throwing another jab at Michael. They didn't want that Mickey Junkin to get connected to Egypt and Michael Jackson.
That's that Memphis Juker right there. Hit him with that Memphis juke. But hey, that moonwalk go crazy way farther than that. Find me and hey, for real. Said a lot of the shit was real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit. People don't want to know that. You know what I'm saying? Memphis. Then you got Cairo, Illinois. Like, y'all, we got pyramids over here. Older than the shit over there. You know what I'm saying? So all they did was build up over there. Then they use the resources. You know what I'm saying? Same way they built up over here. Only thing is we built down. Because we was using the stones that were actually trees. You know what I'm saying? So while they cut down trees, we use the stumps for other shit. That's why the tunnels under the stumps. All them trees got roots.
So hackers were able to unredact all of the Epstein files. And now look what Trump is telling the citizens of Iran to do. Leave Iran now. That is what a lot of people are saying. He's going to do this to distract, but that's all it's just hypothetical. Watch this. Epstein files are being unredacted by hackers. If successful, expect Trump to launch a military attack on Iran. If all names are exposed, then it puts Netanyahu on a timer. So this person said this at 2/5/26. And just a little bit later, the U.S. Embassy tells citizens to... Isn't that insane? Flight cancellations and disruptions are possible with a little bit warning. Yeah, guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments. We're going to see what's going to happen. It's going to be absolutely insane to see what all the actual unredacted file evidence is. I think it's going to be absolutely crazy. So make sure to follow me and I'll keep y'all updated on anything that happens. But yeah, guys, it's getting absolutely insane, but we can only wait. Time will tell.
Yes, it will. Time will tell. So how long you guys got tonight? Said look up resorts moonwalk. No, I know there's a couple of those. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds to me like we need to get some new conspiracy theories because all the old ones turned out to be true.
Facts matter, Senator.
Yeah. Conspiracy theorists are up something like 37 and nothing.
See, we conspiracy theorists. We up, baby. We did told y'all. We told y'all in the 90s.
You know, somehow, I told you so just doesn't quite say it.
That's some real shit right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but y'all know, because you be fucking with me. So, hey.
So the whole video depicts Kanye in an alternative world, right? And Kanye West gets locked up for being too outspoken, right? And then he gets fed all these medications. And then there's some soldiers that come to pick him up. Look at the symbol on the soldier's helmet. Kanye was talking about this even back then. That's Kanye. Okay, I can't play too much of the video or of the song. So, this is Kanye, right? Oh my God, Kanye, what you doing? What's going on? Right? And then the soldiers come in. What? What the hell?
What the hell? Why them niggas got fucking Israeli stars on their foreheads? Hey, them niggas was getting booed at the Olympics too. Y'all know that? That shit was funny. It was funny. Niggas about to get bombed. But fuck it. Let's keep it moving, huh?
For everyone that need to hear this, fuck these concentration camps is what people been telling you. If you are not prepared for the destruction that come, you're going to need them. You're going to need them. These ain't going to be re-education camps, all right? These are going to be camps that's going to be put together to help feed the influx of people coming from the West Coast to the East Coast because of the destruction that is coming. It is imminent. It is imminent. They are not moving like this for no apparent reason, all right? If I can figure this out with me and my little laptop here sitting in my house, they know. They know, all right? Now, they have to keep you in fear. They can never tell you that you live on a serpent. What you live on is alive. They tell you all the time, Mother Earth is alive. They just never explain to you what Mother Earth really is. I have, multiple times. I don't care if you believe me or not. I've predicted all of these earthquakes and showed everyone where they were going to come, where they were going to happen. I've also showed everybody why they're happening. You can follow the digestive tract of this beast, and whenever it
said technically we could be living on snake shit, aka worm shit. Because this shit could be bigger. You know, we could be on the eye, and the eye could have worms in it. You know what I mean? Never even know. Never even know. But shit's bigger than us. Way bigger. Just have a picture.
So now you're telling me that it has been approved in Japan, the ability to mix animal and human DNA, therefore splicing it and creating animal-human hybrids that are allowed to come to term. Now I'm gonna let you marinate that for just a second. Are you good? Are we ready to cook this chicken? Now, the reason behind it is it is supposed to potentially help with human organ donors and transplants. Therefore, if you needed a heart, a liver, a lung, a kidney, you would have access to that quicker, because if you know anything about that, it is a very lengthy process and a very challenging one for those who need organs. But there are some huge red flags and a lot of skepticism attached to it, because they're not entirely sure what the human cells will potentially do to the animal brain. And then there's also the whole thing of religion. I swear every day I wake up, I'm like, what sci-fi movie did I just get a starring role on? What timeline did we just jump on? What universe are we currently residing in? So what do you think? Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Let me know. Put it in the comments. And obviously this is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only, but we need to talk about this.
Time will be sped up and then stopped. And once time stops, the earth will stand still. It come down, probably take a couple of us. Sure the fuck is. I agree with you. It's confusing as hell.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize who that is?
Yeah, that's Phil.
Okay.
Oh, that's his body.
In 34A.
Yeah, that's the entry wound.
And that's a picture of Fallant with the bullet hole in his head?
Yes, it is.
And that's the bullet hole that you described to the jury as being in his temple on the left side?
Yeah.
How did Fallant's family find out about his death?
I told him. I called his mom first, then I told his cousin. I told his little girl.
How old was his little girl?
His daughter was 4 years old at the time. Five years old at the time.
And how did you tell his daughter that her father was dead?
He's in a better place and he won't be coming back. And I told him how much he loved her.
And how did you tell his mom that her son was gone?
Well, first I apologized. I apologized because, I felt that, all of those rounds were fired for me, in my opinion. So I apologized to her at first, and then I told her what happened to the best of my knowledge, and I told I didn't get to really say.
The more I hear, the more I see. There's no regret, remorse, or sympathy. This man is as cold-blooded as he can be. That's T.I. He made the song Shit, We Ready. You know what he was about. Shot that mama, baby up, and told her all about it. That's how they do it down there. You go down there, you'll find out, man. Find out. A lot of people out there.
You know, I have to explain because there was a fake list. Yeah. And I'm on it.
So you were on the island?
I was apparently I don't know. They said I was on the island. They said I'm like, I don't go anywhere.
If the story was about a bus, it would be more believable.
Maybe, but it's like, you know, so I'm just going to say, you know, and there's been a lot of stuff recently. I don't know what I've done to anybody, but apparently there are a lot of these kind of sites that are, what do you call them? They're
parody or
they're satire sites.
Oh.
But people don't realize that they can be harmful. So let me just get my part out.
Okay.
I never got kicked out of Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
Oh, gosh.
Never got kicked out of Guy Fieri's restaurant.
Few moments later.
There was a fake list. Yeah. And I'm on it.
That's
Yo, thanks for the dub. Thanks for the dub. You know that shit helps, bro. That really does help. Cause Cash App sees it. Nice to have Cash App. But I heard that Bitcoin was gonna be crashing soon. So worry about your cash soon. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna have nothing in that shit. Said Collie Murphy. Who's that? Collie Murphy. Hey, she was getting them taper fades on the island. She was over there putting motherfucking all that. I remember her hair was falling out one time and shit, dude. She was looking bald. Now she getting like a wig or some shit. You know, I think all that shit happens when they turn into witches. You know what I'm saying? Some people just using their magic for the wrong reasons. Some people don't even understand how to use their magic, really. They just been taught and misled. But, oh, Charlie Murphy. All right. Yeah, she was getting the low taper fades. She was getting that everything. Ooh, wow.
They say if something on your credit goes to a debt collector, it can be removed because that is illegal. They are 100% correct now. Oh my God. Let's talk about it. So I had a few things that was on my credit from the past that had went to debt collectors. And I decided to listen to all of these people on TikTok telling you that if it goes into debt collection and someone else buys it and they start sending you letters, that is illegal and it can be removed. Now I know 100% for myself that is absolutely true. And I'm only telling you this because I wrote the letters myself, sent them off certified mail with return service receipts. And guess what I received? It says, "Dear me, we acknowledge receipt of your communication concerning the above referenced account. This letter is to confirm that we have closed our file and terminated collection action. We appreciate the
So, all right, Ed. All right.
All right, TikTok. Are y'all ready to pick up where we left off? We can't stop moving now. We can't let nothing stop our movement. I told you, it's the Great Divide. 3-eye atlas, third eye activation. For those of you that you know that it is calcified and 9 times out of 10 not going to work, or you're not going to be able to receive what's coming in. All right. We're going to call that wormwood. All right. That is wormwood. And what is wormwood? Revelation chapter 8. And for those of you that are vibrating in the right way, you're going to receive Revelation chapter 21. New Jerusalem, the new body, the new temple. All right. And if you don't understand, let's talk about it. Revelation chapter 8, verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp. Let's say that this star is the Christos that rises up and then has to return. All right? Keep up.
Mm-hmm. Keep up. Shit.
I sat there with a salad. We sat there with 2. And I said, how I wish we had to do.
Bryce. I'm sorry about that game.
I didn't see
Day
it.
2 of reading the book.
I see.
Because my man's reading the book, and I'm trying to just feel me focus on my fucking speaking in, Chad, speaking in, because you know what I'm saying? The cat in the hat.
Is this AI or not?
Man, stop fucking playing with me.
Is this fucking AI or not,
You
Rakai?
know that's AI again. That's fucking.
Hey man, they try to make fun of this little nigga, but hey, you gotta have a humiliation ritual. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you gonna get big. That's how they want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not boo boo the fool. What the fuck? Shit, I'm like this dude.
Oh, I got their ass now. This is gonna get ugly. Who do you think that is right there? Now I know you're probably thinking, man, you off your rocker, man. Ain't no way. After everything we've been taught our entire life about Adolf Hitler, ain't no way how? There's no way they could have pulled this off. I'm not gonna just tell y'all flat. This is gonna be like a 3-4 part series. It's too much to unpack. But by the time I'm done, you all will understand that the world is a stage. You've been lied to about everything. Ain't no such thing as a white German. And you're gonna have to really start asking your ancestors, white people, like, why do they, one, keep lying, and 2, like, why don't they have platforms telling y'all the truth? Why do I have to keep doing this? Because by the time this is done, y'all gonna be, calling me the racist guy when it's like, y'all lied, man. Y'all lied, and now I gotta do this shit. Go talk to your grandparents, man, in Germany, man. They should have told y'all. Why do I know y'all history? Y'all don't know y'all history. Come on, man. Let's go. All right, yo, read along with me here. Mr. Chairman, this will be calling for the deportation of alien criminals. Should they be adopted as a model by the great German nation, they should deport their own alien foreign leaders who have grabbed the control of their country. I like posting these things to y'all because y'all can freeze that and study it on your own. To understand the infamy involved in the attempt to assassinate the character of Cardinal Mundelin, one has to bear in mind that the leaders of the Third Reich are anything but pure Germans. Bear in mind that the leaders of the Third Reich are anything but pure Germans. They are mostly foreigners. Y'all just saw part 1, right? What'd you see? You saw like black Germans, like Russian Germans, and you like saw some Asian Germans, and I'm pretty sure y'all sitting here going, wait man, hold on, but it's all a lie. Every time I make a video, I expose their lies. All they did was lie. And they can't tell you the truth, because if they tell you one truth, it undoes all the rest of the lies. So they can't tell you the truth. I can.
Man, they're talking about swarthy, dark-skinned motherfucking people, man. Come on now. If we the aboriginal of any land, that means for us, we are American. Or American. Or Tamarian. However you want to call it. Said, where is the information found? I need to see that with my own eyeballs. Yeah. That's a good point. I'm gonna check.
Oh, I got they ass now. This is gonna get ugly. Who do you think that is right there? Now I know you're probably thinking, man, you off your rocker, man. Ain't no way. After everything we've been taught our entire life about Adolf Hitler, ain't no way how? There's no way they could have pulled this off. I'm not gonna just tell y'all flat. This is gonna be like a 3-4 part series. It's too much to unpack. But by the time I'm done, you all will understand that the world is a stage. You've been lied to about everything. Ain't no such thing as a white German. And you're gonna have to really start asking your ancestors, white people, like, why do they, one, keep lying, and two, like, why don't they have platforms telling y'all the truth? Why do I have to keep doing this? Because by the time this is done, y'all gonna be, calling me the racist guy when it's like, y'all lied, man. Y'all lied, and now I gotta do this shit. Go talk to your grandparents, man, in Germany, man. They should have told y'all. Why do I know y'all history? Y'all don't know y'all history. Come on, man. Let's go. All right, yo, read along with me here. Mr. Chairman, this will be calling for the deportation of alien criminals. Should they be adopted as a model by the great German nation, they should deport their own alien foreign leaders who have grabbed the control of their country.
It does not say, but it does say what it says. And I don't see any reason to believe that it would be AI, because AI couldn't do letters. Everybody knows that. It's having a hard time doing that shit. This looks like it says Third Reich Alfred Rosenberg is a Latvian Slav. I don't know what that means. Not one drop of German blood flows, but he is the most fanatical religious racketeering preacher of pure Germans. Former playboy of Adolf Hitler, Mr. Was it Haven Stogel? Is half American and half Harvard graduate. Damn, these people are fucking sick. But the thing is, like, I don't know that the swastika was the original symbol of peace used by the people of India, and it was also used by Buddha, because it's a Buddhist symbol for the North Star in the Big Dipper, the circles around it. But yeah. So let me put y'all up on more things. The cross is supposed to be an X. Exactly. It is. But they just put it in a T form because That way, people would put it on their chest. But hey,
that judgment
ringing in
is
my
upon
ears.
this country right now. And you have 3-eye Atlas on the way. 3-eye, third eye activation. All right? And let me explain. If you are not leading with love, you're leading with hatred. If you lead with hatred, you're going to receive wormwood. That's Revelation chapter 8. Go read it. And for those of you that lead with love, you're going to receive Revelation chapter 21. And that is New Jerusalem. Wormwood tells you how a third of the sea will be bitter and the fish and everything in it cannot swim. I've showed you Africa and what the Nile River is and how it flows and where it flows out into the third eye. All right. So I need you to understand that hatred that flowed through your body that ends up in your third eye is going to get you wormwood. And for those.
No, you're not confused. They just got like Krishna and shit too, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really consider them part of that sect because theirs is like a different sect, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
We just had another plane go down with 242 people on board. Y'all remember just the other day that X-class flare came from the sun? And y'all do know that the sun releases UV radiation? Now, let's talk about it. Leave the world behind. Y'all got to quit with this bullshit. I know how y'all know that these planes were going to come down. Y'all want to know how they know? It says here, radiation exposure can cause various types of damage to electronics, including total ionizing dose, effects, single event effects, and displacement damage. These effects can lead to changes in electrical properties, material degradation, and even device failure. Now, don't go and get your panties in a bunch, TikTok. I'm not saying that the radiation caused this. I'm just saying that radiation can cause electronic failure. So why these planes went down, I don't know. But I do know that the more radiation that's around, the more electrical parts are going to fail, and the
Power grid gonna shut down. Motherfucking electronics gonna get fried because you like leave them plugged in without having a surge protector on. Like y'all don't have your shit plugged into the wall directly. You know what I'm saying? Have a surge protector so that shit clicks off when that shit pops. You feel me? You don't want to bust none of your shit. All that shit is fucking your money. You know what I'm saying? Have that shit on a switch, kill switch. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, do y'all know they have tech to make a silver flash? I mean, they also have technology to blow the transformers outside of your house, and that creates an EMP that emits stuff to kill electronics, but they don't want to tell you that, you know what I'm saying? But they'll use it. So, you know what it is. You know what it is.
Mitch, we have to bring slavery back. Those were the good old days. Kevin, how will we do that? There's no way we can do that. Mitch, black people won't do it, but white people will. Kevin, how will we get white people to be slaves? That sounds ridiculous. Mitch, we have to get rid of the separation of church and state. We must have state-funded religious schools. Kevin, I don't see where you're getting at. Mitch, those schools will have work programs for 4th through 8th graders. Kevin, I think I see where you're going here. How is that going to work? Mitch, we get the kids to pick all the produce as a part of their work program to teach them the values of good old-fashioned blue-collar labor and the bounty of God. Kevin, I don't think that anyone will go for that. Mitch, it's all about grooming. Start in the 1st grade, and by 4th grade, they'll be ready to do it. Kevin, but we already have people to pick the produce. Mitch, we have to finish the wall. Kevin, no way that's going to happen. Mitch, we find better ways to get the immigrants out of the United States. Kevin, like don't.
I'm pretty sure he was drinking wine cooler. Yeah. If not, it was one of those little orange drinks. You know what I'm saying? They got the shit out here called Jones's. So I saw that too.
So guys in that tweeted, I wasn't the one that decided to put Rakai on. That's all I'm gonna say, gang. But guys, it gets so much worse because people are saying that Rakai was in the Epstein files. Watch. Nat posted on IG an old video of Rakai literally screaming like Aisha Speed and flexing into the camera. And he just seems like a little cringy kid. But look what people are saying. Literally millions of people. The CIA saw Aisha Speed destroy decades of anti-China and Africa propaganda and then sent this mother effer to ruin it all. So what do y'all think? As you know, Aisha Speed went to China, showed that China is far more advanced than the USA, and everybody is like, whoa, what the heck? Then he just went to Africa, and now Americans are like, wait, Africa actually has water and not just huts, and they actually have real homes. So they're like, how can we ruin the perception of streamers so that parents will stop showing their kids it? Well, let's give them Rakai, and then literally give them the worst clips ever. I mean, he basically looks like Aisha Speed, just a worser version. So what do y'all think was in the comments? Do you agree with this?
I agree. Get that kid off the internet, man. He dumbing down society. We don't need that around here at all. At all. You know what I mean? But she plays these other videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, this wasn't an accident. They planned this. They pushed lies, they manipulated the briefings, and they tried to trap President Trump into a war he didn't want, using the oldest trick in the deep state's playbook. Feed the president fake intelligence, corner him with no options, and then blame him when it all blows up and explodes. But today, he flipped the script. Because just hours ago, President Donald J. Trump stood before the world and exposed the backstabbers by name. He called them out, he shattered their plan, and then he took full control of the war. The traitors inside the Pentagon exposed. The holdovers from the Obama-Biden era named. The media mouthpieces who covered it all up, they're shaking. And now, with the skies over Iran under full American control, Trump has turned what they intended to be his downfall into the single greatest military reversal in modern history. But here's the kicker, guys. We just got new intel that proves that the setup ran deeper than anybody imagined. Oh, and wait until you hear who's been advising Iran behind the scenes and why Trump may be preparing to drop the bunker buster bomb of all bunker buster bombs. Do not blink, guys, because this isn't just a war for the Middle East. This is a war for the soul of the republic. And Trump, he just took the wheel. Now, of course, I want to share with you guys this leaked memo that proves the sabotage, how Israel's secret intel changed everything, and why President Trump's next move could make or break the empire. Please hit the like button, subscribe, buckle up, guys, because they set him up. But now he's coming after every single one of them. So here's what they're not saying right now. Here's what CNN will never admit, and what the American people were never supposed to find out. This war, it wasn't Trump's plan. It was a trap. Carefully laid, strategically timed, and executed from within the very government President Trump now leads. And now the names are coming out. The files are leaking, and the playbook, it's been torched. So, according to multiple senior officials, President Trump was being deliberately misled in the days leading up to Israel's lightning assault on Iran. We now know that key intelligence reports were altered, toned down, twisted, or timed to deceive. Who did it? Embedded operatives from the Biden-Obama era, still lurking in the Pentagon, still pulling strings in the State Department, still whispering in the ears of NATO's war planners. Some of these names were familiar globalist advisors who once crafted Middle East strategy for Obama. Others were career intelligence analysts with decades of deep state loyalty. And their plan? Get Trump surrounded.
In Asia, they just make them work, live harder, and then translate as intelligence and reality and just slavery. That sounds like North Korea. Shit. don't want that dictatorship.
These frequencies, but you are numb to it, right? But when you smoke the weed, it makes you a little more loose to the frequencies, and you call that being paranoid. Hit the weed, oh, I'm paranoid. You're not paranoid. What's happening is it's like a DMT. It's tapping into your DMT as well as in you, right? So you're going more on you're advancing to a higher state. That's why it's called getting high. And you like, oh shit, oh this shit ain't right. And now I'm paranoid. You ain't paranoid. You just feel them energies. And if they didn't tamper with it, you would do more than that off the weed. You think you're getting high. That's why over the years they started tampering with it more and more to try to weaken it. So they did weaken it. So you basically not getting all the potency out of it like you would. It's not getting its full effects. But that part of it killing you, it ain't work. They fucked with the weed first before they even came with AIDS. See what I'm saying? Because they know what it do. They know where it come from. And that's why I'm telling you, we designed it. The original 23 Scientists, we designed the car. That's why I can tell you the detail of the shit like that. You feel me? It ain't. That's why they can do things, and I can tap into certain programs and that they doing, because it ain't nothing but a program.
Big show. Good to be a part of it, though.
One thing that was already beyond a shadow of a doubt the case, long before these emails came out, that anyone with a pea-sized brain could tell, is that Jeffrey Epstein was an intelligence spy. He wasn't an access agent like Andy Bustamante has said in the past. He seems to be coming around to the right side on that at this point, I think. He wasn't this like right time, right place pedo. He was a literal spy, pet. And when you see the emails with Elon Musk, it is so clear that Elon Musk is a target, a top tier, bullseye, #1 trophy hunting target for Epstein. And perhaps Elon never did land for him. And I have to give Elon that possibility because there is no confirmation from these emails that he ever followed through on one of those island trips, or that he ever followed through with actually meeting with him. But that one is very, very case open for me, more than it ever has been before. Because the extent, the way Elon always played this is that he had very little, if any, contact with him, didn't really know who he was or whatever. And I'm just saying, the guy who's the head of Tesla and SpaceX, and these were years, 2013, 2014, this is he's becoming one of the most famous guys in the world. And he's responding to this guy like he's an important VIP. Brother, I'm a very unimportant person, and I have 104,000 unread emails, and some of that's my own fault for sure. But like, this was him personally responding, not even his assistant.
Like making time day of to like write an email.
That's very weird, very strange, regardless of what you think. Like, if you go to have Elon Musk on your podcast, you must, like, from a, not, I won't even say from a journalistic capacity, from a basic humanity capacity.
Yeah, 100%.
He needs to address all this. And he is not allowed in the studio if he is not willing to do it. Like, that has to happen.
If you enjoyed the clip, drop a like, pass it to a friend, hit that share, and smash subscribe so you never miss a beat. More raw conversations, more real moments.
Every continent or continent has a specific rule of follow or government. Yet, we've been playing Risk all our lives, Asha. It's just now that these people want to make moves. You know why? Because at a certain time, people figure out time is going to lose. People going to fight up because the uprising will always happen. They just won't put it on the news, not for us. Not the ones for doing it. Should they knock out our power, take away our food, try to starve us out? nobody got time for that. Run up in their house, you know what I'm saying? Take all that shit out. They make us hungry. We know where to go. Somebody about to eat.
611 people. That is the number that was arrested yesterday for trafficking our children. All came about by accident with a single tip that triggered a massive California human trafficking bust with some of the most despicable human beings known to mankind. But only 20 children were saved yesterday out of hundreds of thousands that go missing every year here in the United States of America. Out of the 611 people that were arrested yesterday, hundreds of them were identified as purchasers of these children. Many of them have been identified coming from as far away as Illinois, Oklahoma, and Missouri. The LAPD is quoted by saying that many of these children are put on the streets over there in Los Angeles, be victimized, and repeatedly over and over and over again, saying that many of these children just barely entered into their teens. Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman called the trafficking network a modern slavery, saying the county has become a major hub for that type of crime. Saying to go as far as that Los Angeles County is one of the epicenters of human sex trafficking in the entire nation. Of course, all under the guise of Governor Gavin Newsom. I said it before, and I will say it again. The only way for these people to stop attacking our children is to make the punishment so unbearable, go after new legislation and change these laws, that if you go after our children and you compromise and you hurt and you find a way to get away with taking one of them and you get caught, no discussions asked, that you have forfeited your own life. A life for a life. That's what I suggest, Mr. President. Someone that takes the heart and the soul of one of our children, the penalty for that crime, no questions asked, should be to remove them off the face of this earth.
Banish Adam and Eve for eating the fruits from the forbidden tree. He shall banish them. So shall it be.
You think Epstein was the scandal? That was the bait. Real architects sit on thrones, wear robes, and drink wine while feeding on children's souls in Vatican crypts. Look, let's name what they won't. The 13 bloodlines that run the world aren't who you think. Orsini, Aldobrandini, Pallavicini, Medici, Breakspear, Farnese, Rothschild, Rockefeller, Warburg, Hanover, Lee, Bruce, Habsburg. These are not old money. They are Baalic, parasitic bloodlines. Ritual sorcerers who hijacked empires and installed mind control systems under the illusion of religion, politics, and finance. Where's their origin point? Venice. The Black Venetian nobility ran Babylonian blood cults under Catholic masks. They merged with the Vatican, embedded into the Jesuit priesthood, and exported global slavery through maritime law, trapping you in birth certificates, taxes, and silent contracts with no consent. Venice wasn't a city of romance, it's a sacrificial basin. Why do you think the Pope wears a fish hat? That's not Christian, that's Dagon, a Nephilim water demon. Look, Epstein wasn't a financier, he was a human trafficker for the priest class. He ran blackmail rituals for the elite, orgies timed to celestial gates, using children pre-programmed through MK Ultra satellite nodes. Who funded him? Rothschild-backed banks. He admitted this. Mossad and CIA intelligence mergers. Chabad Lubavitch financiers masked as philanthropists. Why is Ghislaine Maxwell still alive? Because her father, Robert Maxwell, was a triple agent field operator for the Vatican Chabad MI6 Axis. Epstein's Island's temple is a mirror replica of Baal's altars in ancient Tyre. Literally, the owl statues, not for aesthetics, they're invitation gates for entities. Comment, scroll, and I'll send you the full decoded map. Families, cults, islands, bloodlines, oaths, nothing hidden. everything unveiled. Think about it. Why do the Masons care more about rituals than politics? Because politics was just a front. The true power is ritualized trauma. Here's exactly how they move. Jesuits equal infiltration and education. They wrote your textbook, scripted your news, and flipped your morals through semantic inversion. Freemasons equal gatekeeping plus maintenance grid. Lodges are ritual fields, not clubs. The checkerboard floor, it's a dimensional binding grid. Chabad Lubavitch equals economic controllers of AI, neuroscience, and cloning. They bankroll the puppet governments, own biometric patents, and sit on quantum computing boards. All three serve the Black Sun priesthood. Shadow Vatican that answers to no government, no court, no god you were taught about. They install presidents, they run wars for soul harvest, and they script pandemics not just for population control, but for ritual sacrifice and initiation of mass trauma loops. Look, everything you were taught was a ritual veil. They fed on your doubt. They survived by your silence. But you're the anomaly. You, remember. Comment scroll below and I'll send you the unredacted scroll. Vatican cults, black nobility, Epstein's handlers, ritual nodes, and how it all links back to Baal. No bullshit, no theories, just the architectural truth of your cage and the key to collapse it.
Yeah. Some real good shit right there. That's some real good shit right there. Hopefully that gets to stay up there, right? Keep moving.
Donald Trump
That's one.
is about to do something in economics that's never been done in American history. I want you to listen to me very carefully. You know, people talking about tariffs like they know what they're talking about. People talking about tax cuts like they know what they're talking about, and so forth and so on. They really have no idea what they're talking about. I'd like you to listen to me very, very carefully. Donald Trump is trying to do all of the following at the same time, simultaneously. He wants to slash income and business taxes, slash federal, individual income taxes, federal, corporate income taxes, other taxes, not for billionaires, for all Americans. He wants to slash, and is, regulations. He wants to slash government spending. We've never seen anything like Doge and Elon Musk and those folks in our lives. He wants to slash the size of government, trying to eliminate departments and agencies and personnel. We've never seen anything like this. At the same time, he's increasing tariffs. Now, is he increasing tariffs because he likes increasing tariffs? No, he's increasing tariffs because other countries have been increasing tariffs against us. What he's doing is something that's never been done in American history. He's looking at the size of government. He's shrinking it. He's looking at the spending of government. He's trying to shrink it. He's looking at the regulations. He's trying to shrink them. He's looking at the size of government, the number of employees. He's trying to shrink it. He's looking at the taxes. He's trying to slash them. All pro-growth, all private sector oriented, all middle class oriented, all capital, R&D, consumer oriented. That's not what happened at these other times. That's a key issue. At the same time, he's using tariffs to do what? To re-industrialize America in areas that we've been de-industrialized. We can't even build ships anymore. We have to rely on other countries for so much of what we do. Now let's take a careful look at this. Capital goods, excluding automotive, took the top spot of imports in 2023, clocking in at $859.1 billion. What does that include? Electric devices, computers, were the two highest types of capital goods imported. Telecommunications equipment, industrial machinery, followed in the highest values of imports. This category also includes semiconductors, food machinery, aircraft parts. Consumer goods were the second largest commodity imported by the United States. Almost $758 billion worth of goods imported. Pharmaceutical preparations were the top commodity. We can't produce our own pharmaceuticals without importing these various elements, mostly from China. Followed by products in the cell phones. Other household good category. Consumer goods also include furniture, artwork, apparel, glassware. Next on the list were industrial supplies and materials, almost $700 billion. Crude oil. Even though we're energy independent, the prior administration made us more dependent than ever, but we still use more energy than we produce today
Donald Trump is trying to change that too. Again, we've never seen anything like this in American history. The pro-growth side of the Trump agenda is unmatched. It's unmatched. It's not just tax cuts. It's cutting government. It's cutting government personnel. It's cutting regulations. We have never, ever seen anything like this.
Yeah. Getting that bureaucracy up out of that fucking shit, man. Gotta have some sort of a life. You know what I'm saying? He don't want if he don't want us to live right, he ain't the right person to have around in there anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I think dude's doing a great job getting this shit back in order. People gonna be able to work soon. Just not in government. Just not in government. Shit. A lot of people gonna be in prison. A lot of free labor. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But I digress. Thank y'all for coming through. I thought I could play the other ones, but the other ones don't want to play. Save it for another day. You know what we do. All right, y'all. Deuces.
Friends are some of the fakest people you ever have in your life. Because friends will never allow you to just be yourself. Oh, man, nigga, you sound like you're getting weak. Oh, man, you sound like you get... They ain't gonna let you say, man, I'm hurt right now, homie. I feel like hurt. They gonna go tell somebody, man, nigga talking about killing himself. So, no, friends don't check on nobody. Family. Family. Family go check on your family. Because friends have to fake with one another. Friends have to be fake in order for us to be real friends. I can't tell you, nigga, you wrong when you wrong.
I felt that! My bad. That shit hit me. That shit hit me, man. That shit touched me on another level.
Homie, friends don't let each other
like
be
that.
who
My
they
bad.
really want to be, my nigga. I got to be who you want me to be so we can remain friends. If I tell you I don't like this, I don't want to kick that nigga, I don't want to rob that nigga, and we from the same hood, but we friends. I can't go against my friend because my friend gonna quit me. So if I'm really your friend, I can tell you no. I can tell you I don't like this. I don't want to do this. Say, homie, I'm on the phone with my girl. Can you cut this down? And you don't say, oh, man, nigga caking on the phone. My friend understand this is my girl. So when he heard me talking to my girl, he cut the music down. Without shaming me. Friends wake up every day to shame one another. Why do you want me to believe when you call me, homie, and we Jones and high side? What friends do with each other. But man, my family ain't gonna do this. So I build a family away from a family, nigga.
We had a saying where we would be like, peace, be safe. But then we heard Nipsey say, stay dangerous. And I never understood it. But then when I finally understood it, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Stay dangerous. Because when you are, you're aware. If you're part of the danger, you can see the danger around you as well. You have to stay dangerous. Because if we're not, we're going to get caught unaware. And then we're just a pawn being used. When you carry yourself like a king, you will be.
Only a fool would include his own death as part of a plan. Young lady.
Mars so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life. Okay.
The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power. The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power.